Netanyahu has declared war on American citizens, not with tanks, not with missiles, but with something far more insidious. Social media algorithms hijacked. Free speech under siege. Critics silenced, sometimes permanently, right here on US soil. This is a war without battlefields, fought in the shadows. Silent weapons for quiet wars. And the weapon is data. Your thoughts, your movements, your private life mapped, tracked and stored. Every search, every message, every password becomes ammunition. And they're saying it out loud now. The feds are falling in line. Yet still most people don't even know they're under attack. But make no mistake, you are the target. The internet is the new battlefield. And unless you act, you've already lost. And if you think that sounds extreme, wait till you hear what we've uncovered next. Today's video is brought to you by VP.net, the only VPN I trust to keep my data private. VP.net is built with unbreakable zero-logging architecture. That means hostile states like Israel can't spy on you, no matter how hard they try. Supporting VP.net also helps keep this channel on the air. Please visit vp.net/TPV for more. Netanyahu has openly admitted it. The internet is Israel's new battlefield, and Americans are in the crosshairs.
Apply to the battlefields in which we're engaged. And the most important ones are the social media. And the most important purchase that is going on right now is class
followers.
TikTok. TikTok, number one. And I hope it goes through because it can be consequential. And the other one, what's the other one? That's most important.
X.
X.
Look at Netanyahu's current war zones, at the destruction across the Middle East in their seven-front war. Only Yadfor would dismiss his warnings when he brags about Israel's next-generation weapons. And don't underestimate Israel's reach within the US. The FBI director with the former Israeli intelligence agent girlfriend, who is definitely not a honeypot, is now openly calling for the end of the First Amendment on Israel's behalf. Kash Patel says that social media in America is out of control, and it's the Fed's job to rein it in. Not long ago, you would be dismissed as a conspiracy theorist for suggesting that the feds were monitoring you on social media. And now they're saying it out loud.
The simple answer, in my opinion, is social media is wildly out of control and there's too much clickbait in this country. And one of the things I highlighted at Congress in my testimony last week was if we want to protect our youth, we got to get more involved in social media and online platforms because that's where the folks, the assassins of this world get radicalized. That's where they're the lone wolf actors in general. And so we have to get after that problem set. And I ask for Congress to help in doing so.
Israel's not only controlling the feds, blackmailing Congress, and paying US influencers to astroturf, they've seized global control of VPNs, the very tools people trust to hide their most private activities. This is massive. And the chilling part? Almost nobody realizes the danger they're already in. They told us VPNs were the answer, a digital cloak to disappear online, hide your tracks, and protect your privacy from governments and corporations. And 1.6 billion people believed it, trusting VPNs with their searches, their secrets, and their most private activities. But here's the chilling part. That cloak has been stolen. VPNs aren't protecting you. They've become a global dragnet for surveillance and blackmail.
With the click of a button, you can bring down nations to their knees very rapidly, if you so desire, and if you're willing to take the risks. Because every system can be hacked. Our airplanes, our hospitals, our cars, our banks. Actually, the most important word here is our data banks. They can be hacked.
When Netanyahu talked about data banks, he wasn't talking about spreadsheets or saving accounts. He was talking about VPNs, the reservoir of the world's secrets, the vault where people have been led to believe they're safe. How did Israel pull this off? Not with guns, not with tanks, but with boardrooms, buyouts, and backdoors. 3 of the 6 most popular VPNs in the world, ExpressVPN, CyberGhost, and Private Internet Access, are owned by a single company, Cape Technologies. On the surface, it's a London-based tech firm. But peel back the label, and the truth gets very dark very quickly. Cape isn't just another tech company. Its roots trace back to Crossrider, a malware distributor infamous for hijacking people's devices. And its leadership? packed with Israeli military intelligence veterans, the very people who built Israel's most powerful surveillance tools. We're talking about veterans of Unit 8200, Israel's NSA on steroids, masters of hacking, blackmail, and mass surveillance. They created Pegasus and Celebrite, spyware used to spy on thousands of journalists and politicians around the world, including by Saudi Arabia to track and murder dissident journalist Jamal Khashoggi. We're also talking about the Dovdovan unit, Israel's elite undercover death squad, commandos trained to infiltrate, disguise themselves, and wage war through deception and carry out assassinations. These aren't just names, they're written into the resumes of Cape CEOs, developers, and financiers. Their founder, Teddy Sagi, is one of Israel's richest men, a convicted fraudster who bankrolls the IDF and brags about placing ex-agents into his companies. These are the very people you're paying to protect your privacy. It's not just a sick joke, it's a punchline. And you are the one they're laughing at. But it gets even worse. Cape didn't just buy the world's leading VPNs, they bought the very websites that rank and review these VPNs. So when you search Best VPN and find glowing reviews for ExpressVPN, CyberGhost, or private internet access, you're being funneled straight into their ecosystem. The watchdogs are owned by the wolves. And then there's ExpressVPN CTO Daniel Garrick, a man exposed as a spy for hire, hacking dissidents and handing their data to foreign nations like the United Arab Emirates. He was fined by the US Justice Department, but ExpressVPN kept him on anyway. Edward Snowden didn't mince his words. If you're an ExpressVPN customer, you shouldn't be. But Snowden didn't go far enough. If you're using a traditional VPN, cancel it right now. This isn't a drill, it's urgent. You are under attack. Think about it. The tools billions trust to protect their most compromising activities are in the hands of the very people who built Israel's notorious surveillance state. Spies, assassins, people trained to weaponize personal data, to blackmail, to control. The rifles are gone, replaced by laptops. And Netanyahu is now saying it out loud. The battlefield is no longer Gaza, Iran, or Syria, it's the internet. And Americans are in the crosshairs. One of their most powerful weapons, a weapon almost nobody even realizes is a weapon, is sitting on your laptop right now, on your phone. It's your VPN. The question isn't are you being watched, it's how soon until your data is used against you. This isn't a privacy issue, it's a national security issue. And because we care about our viewers, tonight we're revealing the first trustless VPN, VP.net. Built so that even if it wanted to spy on you, it couldn't. Even if the feds came knocking, they'll walk away empty-handed. It's built inside a secure enclave, uses military-grade encryption, and stores zero data. Yes, really, zero, zilch, nada. That means if Big Brother comes knocking, there's nothing to give, no logs, no metadata, no trail. It's mathematically, cryptographically impossible for them to spy on you. And here's the best part. It's 100% American-owned. No Mossad backdoors, no feds rifling through your DMs. No Israelis siphoning your most private information. No compromats. Not even Unit 8200 can touch your data bank. We use it every single day at TPV when we're digging into the dangerous stories the elites are desperate to bury. And frankly, if you're not locking down your digital life right now, you're walking yourself straight into a digital prison of your own making. Sign up today at vp.net/TPV. It's only $5 a month, and you can finally stop asking, who's monitoring me? Because the answer is they were, but with vp.net, not anymore. Go to vp.net/TPV. Again, that's vp.net/TPV, and take back control while you still can. Recent events make it clear. Israel has taken off the gloves, and this time the war is aimed squarely at American citizens. Especially those who refuse to comply, who won't fall into line, as Tucker Carlson explains.
The Prime Minister of Israel goes on television to openly meddle in internal American politics, taking sides, attacking people, Americans, because they're not fully on board with sending billions more to a country of 9 million people.
He talked about the woke right, and he said, I call it the woke Reich. That's a brilliant observation. The woke Reich, because these people, they're not any different from the woke left. I mean, they're insane. They're We have to fight back. How do we fight back? Our influencers. And the most important purchase that is going on right now is TikTok, number one. And the other one, X. So we have to talk to Elon. He's not an enemy. We have to fight the fight.
Anyone who opposes me in the United States, who opposes more aid to Israel or opposes getting sucked into war with Iran, which does not serve American interests, that person is not simply mistaken or wrong. I'm not going to bother to explain why that person is wrong. That person is a Nazi, part of the woke Reich, a Nazi. And the only way to fix it is by preventing Americans in the last country on earth with guaranteed freedom of speech, prevent Americans from hearing the other side. And so we push Congress to force a TikTok sale, which is true, by the way. And when that happened, and various members of Congress were like, no, really, it's about China, there were people online who said, no, I think it's really about Israel. Here he is just admitting, no, we pushed the U.S. Congress to censor in the United States, to commit censorship in the United States because we think it's bad for us. And we need to talk to Elon. That's the point at which you just say no.
It's time to say no. Reject the globalist agenda. Reject Israel first. Expel the spies hiding in your phone, in your apps, and in your devices. Go to vp.net/TPV and take back control before it's too late. Here at TPV, we're determined to continue exposing the crimes of the elites, but we need your help. Subscribe to the channel, tell your friends and family about us, and join the People's Voice Locals community for exclusive and uncensored content. We can't do it without you.